Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Scott Crandall, and now we've got the ladies out here. We've got Leigh Waters and Cierra Gaytan-Leach versus Callie Smith and Yana Grechkina. What do you think you're going to see here, Scott?
Well, this will be fun, switching from a mixed doubles format. Now the women can kind of get a little more aggressive. We'll see more offense from them, rather than kind of playing a role and being cooperative with the male partner. Now they just get to unleash and just, be aggressive and change, get to play the other part of pickleball. So it'll be fun to watch them go at it.
And I think young Leigh Waters and Callie Smith are likely to be the purveyors of that power. Thank you, Leigh.
Yeah, I mean, in this matchup, it's like you don't want to be attacking Callie, so we'll just pick on the lesser of two evils. So Yana's probably gonna get a lot of balls. And Yana nicely knows it's coming and counters. So great play.
And ready in the middle there with the two. I mean, wicked two-handed backhand, Grechkina.
Cierra has nice reach, and she's got very, very good finishing power.
So well done, because that was one of those that if you didn't reach in, you weren't going to get the ball to good height.
Exactly. And equally as impressive, letting the out ball go out. You can't just rip it.
I mean, it's a lot more fun to win a point when you don't have to do anything, isn't it? Just let them miss. I mean, beautiful putaways are lovely, but you get the same amount of points if they hit it deep. So they're going to just play straight up over here. Gaytan-Leach and Leigh.
Play straight up, but let Leigh have the middle on both sides, I'd say.
Yeah.
Or I'm wrong, and Cierra can have the middle on that one.
And that created a rather high third, which was smoked. There's Callie Smith. Just wicked silly two-handed roll from Leigh Waters. Clean winner off the bounce.
That's what you deserve for changing the direction and hitting it to Leigh's backhand.
Wow. And there's a perfect example of the forehand does not have the middle, folks. When that ball's coming cross court, that is the backhand. Gaytan-Leach just sitting there ready to pounce. Grechkina.
Yeah, so Cierra, that was the same middle, but I don't think Cierra thought Leigh was going to speed that up, so she didn't really get ready. And so the idea there is know your personnel. If you're playing with someone who speeds up a lot, just expect it.
Yeah, just paddle up.
In the same way that you should always expect your opponent to attack you.
Just sit on the fastball, to use a baseball term.
Yeah, always be sitting on the fastball, but defensive-wise, always kind of assume if you've got a good partner, they're going to speed it up, so you got to be ready to support them.
And that could be defensively or offensively. You don't want an opportunity to be lost from a great drive. Look at this, like they've played together. And there's a perfect example of having to paddle up and ready. Nice job, Cierra Gaytan-Leach. And the dink to the left foot of Grechkina started all of that.
Yeah, that was a great setup dink, and Cierra with excellent finishing, power, location, and just stood right in the middle of the court and was not shy about it.
So it is Leigh Waters and Cierra Gaytan-Leach. They finished at the top in the mixed, and they're carrying that right into the women's doubles. We'll be right back. It's the Selkirk Labs Showdown. Welcome back. Leigh Waters serving, and look at that little timeout. Get a missed serve out of it. Empty the vault on timeouts, folks.
No, it works every time, 60% of the time.
And the other 40% of the time, maybe. Oh, great read by Callie Smith, because she's seen herself get beat on the left side there and was actually read that one perfect. Just didn't have the paddle face down.
She's a little too hard. Yana has definitely she's been very efficient when she knows it's coming and it's up waist high or higher. She is not being beaten by those. She is making them pay.
My goodness, Cierra Gaytan-Leach with the defense.
Want that.
And not only is she going to finish herself, but it puts the thought of I have to be real precise with my fourth into your head, and you just don't want that. So it is Waters, Gaytan-Leach, out and running. We'll be right back for the conclusion of our first women's doubles match after this. All right, we are back. You see Cierra Gaytan-Leach in the foreground, Leigh Waters, big serve. And that's the difference on the precision on the drive. If it's a little high, these ladies are so good at the block volley that it will not, it'll blow up the shake and bake. The brownies will never even get to the oven.
Yeah, but on the drive, it's more about height than it is power.
100%.
Height over the net.
Ooh.
Cierra is being a good front runner. She stepped into the middle after Leigh returned and really put herself in an intimidating position. I really like that move.
You know, the off-ball player has a lot of things they can do instead of just watching.
Yeah, it's the little things. It's the little things that make the difference.
Yeah, because when you have 4 quality players, you just need to push them somewhere. You know, the other thing I talk about is your rating is way better off of a ball you hit than a ball your opponent hit, because you know what just happened. And people who doesn't happen very often, but that's the risk of the topspin two-handed backhand dink. If you get under it just a little too much, it'll stay up, and then your opponent's ready to pounce and your partner's in trouble. Oh. Callie just lets out a yell after just obscene defense.
She put in such good work to get back in that and really take the lead.
Yeah.
Even though they lost that point, Cierra kind of made a dink early in that point where it was awkward, but she just made it.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job of putting balls in play and just, error count very low. Same thing there. It's like that ball could have been missed any number of ways. She just kept the ball in play, hit a nice solid shot, and keep that error count down.
And
then what's that?
That's just a rifle shot down the middle, and with Callie on the right side, you get a little bit, again, trying to work out new partnerships, and they keep giving the thirds to Gaytan-Leach, and she has been more than up to the task.
Yeah, she's been hitting quality shots.
Great read from Callie Smith right there, earning me much.
So this is where if you're Cierra and you're thinking about, you know, seedings and stuff, you have this lead and things are going well. You don't want to give away any free ones. It's like you want to beat this team as badly as you can because you're competing with them.
You are.
So you really got to stay focused, and you put yourself in such a good position. Finish it.
Right. And just to be clear, everybody, the mixed standings are their own thing. So those sit where they are. Matchups are set. Now Cierra's playing so well, and you're like, hey, if I play great in this and then can kind of split my next two, I could pull Yana Leigh going into the weekend. That would be something else.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needs to be thinking, and that's the way you want to use this format to your advantage.
Yes.
You're just up 12, I don't know, 12-3 or 4. It's like let's just keep it here. Let's close this one out, and let me get this lead in this seeding round robin format.
Yeah, I want to be plus 10. I want to be plus
Exactly.
10 coming out of here. So that means get the ball back and win. You know, we saw on the scoreboards we reviewed from mixed, it was the differential that separated seedings and partnerships.
And there we go. Like as soon as the ball gets moved back around to Yana Leigh's backhand, whatever shot she hits, they're now ahead in the point.
It just sets off a series of unfortunate events on the other side, even though it doesn't look like it.
And that's where you got to be precise, because Callie is quick and long and really knows what she's doing up there. That was a really, really good move.
And explosive, too. You have to have that thunder to be able to push off and get there.
Yana Leigh just put that ball in a place that can't really be
You
attacked.
can't, no.
So
Just go ahead and you're welcome to try it, but that's going to work out well for me. Awesome return from Grechkina there.
yeah, was it really in?
May the record show that it was.
Okay. Oh my.
And, you know, that's the firepower that is on this side of the court and available. It's just they haven't been given them very many opportunities to display that
Yeah, it has been prevented for the most part.
by putting the ball in smart places. And, you know, you think, well, why aren't they doing this the whole time? They're down by a bundle of points because where the opponents are placing the ball precisely. That's a great ball. Grechkina is so excited she threw a shoe there, so no harm done. And little side change there.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that's because this is where Cierra feels more comfortable, or because we want Yana Leigh's backhand to the middle. Yana Leigh is really good on either side, so she probably is like, hey, I can dominate.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Make your partner feel comfortable. Especially if they're the one getting all the balls,
Yes.
then what's the point of putting them on the side they don't want to be on?
Yeah, and maybe there's a dinking pattern that is preferred. Oh. Callie beat her on the ball before that, but hit the drive deep. Caught her the second time with just a nice slow roll. Oh my goodness, out of the booth. And we're back at the line, unbelievable. Oh no.
Callie was in the booth with
Yes.
us. She hit that ball from under this tent. That was amazing.
And twice Callie Smith has had the highlight reels of her life and gets back into it, and then it is her aggression that ends the point. So good.
Match point.
And that is the pressure that Anna Leigh Waters can put on you. So Smith and Grechkina with their pace pushed in, got it to 12-7, and then 3 points in a row. So we talked about what's that differential. 15-7, Anna Leigh Waters and Gaytan-Leach have locked in to there.
Yeah, I got to think Cierra's going to be, she should be happy with that. That is a nice little +8 to have over the other two competitors in your own bracket.
So next up on center court, and we're going to just keep doing the men-women thing. So we've got Tyson McGuffin, who went undefeated in mixed, playing with Tyler Loong versus Pat Smith and Ben Newell. We'll have that for you next. This is the Selkirk Lab 003 Showdown.